Good morning, everyone. How are you? I missed all of you. I hope you had a resting weekend. We are going to start with our second week of the online learning. Every week, we are going to start with a new lesson. Um, I hope that you are able to access all the links and videos on or the recorded lectures I'm sending you. Please, if you have any concern, if you are having any problem in accessing the links I'm sending you, I want you please to send me either a message on Classera, or you can type or record your concern on the discussion group that I open every week. So every week you will have a new discussion group titled by the number of the week and grade 5. So you can either type there or you can either send me a record there. Okay? Today or this week we are going to start a new lesson called The Earth Moves. We all know that the Earth moves, and many of us have a lot of information about the Earth, about the planet Earth. I want to start our lesson with this video that talks about the Earth. What I want from you is this. While you are watching the video, please, you can pause the video whenever you want, and I want you to write on your notebooks, or you can type your the information that you're learning on your tablets or laptops and send them to me as a message on Classera, please. So each one of you will write for me while watching the video 5 information about the earth. So 5 information about the earth. You are going to learn a lot from this video. You can choose uh, 5 ideas about the earth and write them to me, please. It's up to you to type them as a message on Classera, or you can write them on your notebook and take a photo of them. So let's start.
Is the third planet from the Sun. You probably already know a lot about the planet Earth, because Earth is the planet where we live. Although it is the largest of the inner planets, or the 4 rocky planets that orbit nearest the Sun, the Earth is far, far smaller than the 4 gas giants that circle the outer edges of the solar system. The Earth is also the first planet when traveling out from the Sun to have a moon, and the only planet in the solar system to have only one moon. The Earth is unique among the planets of the solar system because Earth is the only planet that has liquid water on its surface. Other planets are either too hot, causing all their water to evaporate into gases, or too cold, causing any water they have to freeze into ice. The Earth is about 93 million miles, or 150 million kilometers away from the Sun, which keeps it at just the right temperature to have liquid water. And the Earth has a lot of water. More than 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by oceans. That means that the oceans are more than twice the size of all the land on Earth. Because Earth has so much water on it, it is sometimes called the blue planet. Liquid water is what allows life to exist on Earth. As far as we know, Earth is the only place that life exists. Millions of species of plants and animals call the planet Earth home, including humans. Earth's atmosphere is another important feature. The atmosphere is a thick layer of gases that covers the entire Earth. It is mostly made of nitrogen and oxygen. The atmosphere is what allows us to breathe. It also helps keep the Earth warm by acting like a blanket to hold in the sun's heat. Another way the atmosphere helps us is by protecting the Earth from harmful radiation from the sun. and also from meteors. Anything falling to the Earth from space is rubbed against the gases in the atmosphere until they burn. Most things burn up completely before they reach the surface, but even anything that makes it through is much smaller by the time it hits the ground. The Earth goes around the Sun. The time it takes to go around the Sun is called a year. It takes the Earth about 365 days to travel around the Sun once. That is why a year is usually 365 days. The Earth also rotates, or spins. The time it takes for the Earth to rotate once is called a day. The Earth rotates every 24 hours, and that is why a day is 24 hours long. The Earth does not rotate straight up and down, it is tilted. There is an imaginary line through the Earth from the North Pole to the South Pole, called the Earth's axis, and this axis is tilted at about 23 degrees. Why is it important that the Earth is tilted? Well, the tilt of the Earth's axis is what causes the seasons. When a part of the Earth is tilted towards the sun, it will be summer there. When it is tilted away from the sun, it will be winter instead. The inside of the Earth is very different from the outside. If you were to cut the Earth in half, you could see that it is made up of different layers. The outermost layer, called the crust, is where we live. The Earth's crust is cool and solid. Everything you see, trees, mountains, rivers, houses, and even the oceans, are sitting on top of the Earth's crust. The crust is so thick that humans have never been able to dig deep enough to break through it. But the crust is only a thin layer on the surface of the Earth. Underneath the crust is the mantle. The mantle is a thick layer of molten rock or magma. It is the thickest layer of the Earth. Sometimes magma from the mantle will come up to the surface through volcanoes.
Okay, no need to know all the layers of the earth. You just need to know that there is a lot of layers. The top layer is where we live, and that's it. Okay. Now I will be sending you questions about this video. After you're done, you will find the questions on the discussion group. What you have to do is that you have to answer these questions, and send them to me on Classera as a message. Let me remind you that if you have any question, if you have any concern, please do not hesitate to send me a message on Classera or to send it to me on the discussion group. Have a nice day, ladies.